the final whistle has just gone. It has just been blown. Well, sort of, by the time I got to the shop and back again. And it has been Sunderland 0, Arsenal 0. Not only is it another clean sheet, not only is it another point, not only have Newcastle blown their game in hand, not only have Sunderland really looked like a more solid team. There's 4. What could be number 5? What could be the high 5? Oh, I need to think. Let me think. Give me a second while I think. Still not coming. It's still not coming. What could be the high 5? What could be the high 5? What could be the high 5? By damn it, I know. We're out of the fucking relegation zone. Fucking have it. My God, you know what? The first half, besides Patrick Van Aanholt, rattling the sort of crossbar / post, with the intersection, I've got to say the first half, it was quite tedious to watch, wasn't it? It was fucking boring as hell. Bear with me. Hey. Excuse me. Oh my God. It was so tedious, wasn't it? It was Arsenal, as expected, on the ball. Most of the ball. Arsenal, again on the ball. Most of the ball. Arsenal. Oh, here's Sunderland. Arsenal. Sunderland. Arsenal. Sunderland. That was pretty much the first half in a nutshell, to be honest with you. Signed, sealed, and delivered. But then the second half, by God, while Arsenal, you could say, pretty much edged the first half by majority of having the ball and trying to work it into the areas, Sunderland, my God, the second half, they started asking some serious questions of the Arsenal defence. And to be honest, we could have easily been inside the first 20 minutes of the first half. We could have been 2-0 up, easily 2-0 up. We could have easily won in the second half by about 3 or 4 fucking goals. But inevitably, Arsenal, while at times they looked comfortable on the ball, they couldn't really create anything. They got it into the areas, but Iwobi, some of the crosses he provided was just, to say it was horrific is unbelievable. I mean, that's the sort of thing, and no disrespect here, that's the sort of thing you'd expect in the conference. Honest to God, that's what you would expect. It was horrific, some of his crosses. Ozil trying to play them, trying to play the playmaker, wasn't happening for him. Ramsey was virtually non-existent. Wiltshire came on, he was virtually non-existent apart from the few touches that he had. Barini by far, he was looking sharp, looking passionate. Defoe in the second half, he tried playing, he got the ball, a fantastic ball from Kazri through to Defoe, completely onside. They were claiming offside, and Defoe, if he didn't hesitate, if he had not have hesitated and played the ball through to Barini, we'd be looking at a completely different final whistle. We'd be looking at one where Sunderland gained 3 points. But as it was few and far between for chances. Both sides, they asked a few questions. Arsenal, instead of trying to do what most teams have done, of go down the wing and expose Sunderland, Arsenal tried playing it through the centre. And at times they got it into good areas, but by the time the ball was controlled, Sunderland had players flooding back all day fucking long. It was not a completely solid defensive display, but it was solid enough to earn the point, that's for sure. You cannot rob anyone of that. And with Newcastle going the way they're going, clearly obviously thinking that draws will do. Really? Well, here's the news flash for you. We are a point above you with a game in hand. So say for example we win that game in hand, 4 points. So would 3 draws really do you? No. Evidently not. No. And it's come to the point where you've played a game more, or you will have played a game more than Sunderland and Norwich. You know, you need to start asking some serious questions about your defence, especially when the likes of Sturridge scores up at 68. 68 seconds. Of course, I prefer 69, but 68 seconds, really. You know, some return for Rafa. A 2-2 draw. You're partying like you've won. Won what? Where are you? In the relegation zone. Where's Sunderland? Oh, I know, we're out of it. You know? It's few and far between. You have to start winning games, not drawing them. Okay, you've stopped the rot of, you know, not losing 9 games on the bounce away from home. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Because Sunderland had just put the pressure back on you and back on Norwich. But moving on from that, was it a good game to watch? Well, when you watch the second half, yes, it really was a good game. It was almost end-to-end stuff. You know, a few periods, Arsenal really applying pressure. Couldn't really do anything with it because, you know, Sunderland, they just had the midfield and the attackers flooding back and then counter-attacking. And it worked. It did work. It's a shame it didn't work to the way we wanted it to get all 3 points. And that would have seriously put Newcastle and Norwich in the shitter. But as it stands, they're still in the shitter. The pressure is on them. Okay, above Norwich on goal difference, but, you know, I had a Geordie friend saying, you know, oh yeah, when Arsenal beat you, look at the goal difference, we'll go above you. Really? Arsenal scored 9 goals against Sunderland? Really? 9 goals? Today they proved they could not hit a barn door with a machine gun. So we're going to move on. Right, so the first half, there was 2 penalty appeals. Sunderland's one was incorrectly not given. It was an obvious penalty. Mertesacker, you know, he's trying to make himself look big, turns his back to the ball, he's got his arms sticking out like a chicken trying to flap its fucking wings, handball, penalty any day. Now the second one, you can make up your own mind, I'm not being biased here. DeAndre Yedlin, okay, it takes a deflection of his foot and then hits his hand. Now bear in mind, there is not much he can do. You know, the likes of Mertesacker turning his back to the ball for a start, that's a big no-no for a defender, as Defoe's trying to smash it with a volley. And, you know, to have his arms sticking out as you turn your back, no. Yedlin, he's gone in for the ball, okay, he's clearly got a foot to it first, and then hit his hand. So deflection is ball to hand. That's what the law states. Whereas with Mertesacker, it hasn't taken a deflection. He's turned his back to the ball so he can't see it for a fucking start, and he's got his hands outwards, obstructing the ball as it hits his hand. It's a clear penalty, you know. So, bell end of the match, well, it has to be the referee. You missed an obvious fucking call. You're clearly a twat, you know. Go do a Wayne Rooney. Go get yourself some hair surgery. You know, that might do you. That might sort you out, Mike Dean. As for the man of the match, well, it's a Sunderland player any day. Arsenal were just horrific to watch. I mean, Jesus Christ. If an old woman was offering it to them on a plate, they couldn't score, you know? Let alone a prostitute. But moving on, yeah, so man of the match, well, DeAndre Yedlin. It has to be. He was everywhere today. The work rate he put in was better than Jan Kirchhoff. And by the way, Kirchhoff was fucking sublime today. So DeAndre Yedlin, you have landed man of the match, you know. You've been fucking everywhere. It wouldn't surprise me if Sky Sports had that heat map as bright orange everywhere for you, honest to God. Moment of the match, well, it has to be that when the ball's played in to Defoe, he's got beyond the Arsenal defence. He's tried to play it through to Barini. No avail. He's tried to play it through the legs of the defender. It hasn't come off. If it had, you'd be looking at 1-0 and a 3-pointer. But it didn't work. But that was the moment of the match for me. You know, that defined how Sunderland ended this game. So yeah, let me know what you thought of the game. As always, hit that subscribe button, leave the comments below, right down there, right below me. And well, I'll see you on the preview for the next one. It's going to be good. It's going to be fucking good. Not easy though. Not easy, that is for sure. Whew. Out the relegation zone. Fucking suck it, Geordies. Bitch in that in the comments if you will.